Howdy, welcome, and howdy to a new segment of Fire Emblem, Let's Play, as it would be sorted into the decimal system. We're starting a new chapter. It's called Kinship's Bond, which is a fancy way of saying defense chapter. Oh well. Don't worry, how bad can a defense chapter really be? Well, this one gets complained about a lot, but I don't actually mind it. Why? Well, we're gonna find a neat little character in this one, a little nugget of an interesting character, just a smidge. Frankly, I'll take whatever I can get at this point. We're just getting units left and right, not politically left and right though. They better all. I'm not dealing with no fucking weirdos. I'm not dealing with no Trump supporters. I'm not being funny. I almost should start. I'm very tempted to start this segment over because this is the weirdest opening I've done. Well, you don't know. Fuck it. I'm gonna stick with it. Out of all the weird experimental openings I've done, this will be my Andy Kaufman-esque breakthrough. Anyway, don't pay attention to these characters. They're not important at all. You don't worry. Remember her? You shouldn't. She's not important. Don't pay attention to fucking Sagat over here and his fucking tiger uppercut eye. Elliewood? That's us! I mean, that's Elliewood. Hey, she looks familiar. That girl with the purple hair. Why, that's that one lady who was gonna kill that one guy in that one bonus chapter we could have chosen not to do. Man, all the background I'm getting on these characters now from all my bonus chaptering is really paying off. Oh man, God, I love this game. Yeah, no, I mean, for real. If you just rushed us, to be honest, if all of you together rushed us, we'd probably get our shit beaten in. I'm not joking either. These are not characters to fuck with. Literally, if all of those rushed us, we'd be dead. Or at least, I'm pretty sure we'd take some casualties. Yeah, okay. This is, not suspicious at all. Yeah, I get there's some bad blood here, maybe, perhaps. I'm just saying, I mean, she's off dating dear old dad, meanwhile they're kind of not getting attention anymore. Oh well. Anyway, so who's the hottie and who's the naughty? Personally, I think Lloyd's the hottie. Linus is definitely the naughty. In more ways than one. We'll get to that. Yeah. Yeah, Jafar's already killed some people, so I'm pretty sure you don't have to tell him twice. And Ursula. I mean, to be fair, Elliewood does not have much speed. Have you seen his build lately? Have you seen him, sir? Madame? Ma'am? Madame? Okay. Sounds good. Okay, I'm down with it. Ostia is kind of like this weird, like, mix between a modern day Orlais combined with Russia, except for not nearly as evil as both of those. But Orlais wasn't technically, whatever. That's nitpickiness at its finest right there. Good old Uther. He's good at getting no screen time is what Hector is really trying to say here. Lynn, why the fuck do you think you're meeting him? Not whatever. So, remember how I said Ninian's replacing Nils? Well, that's kind of what's going to happen here, too. We're not ever going to be using Nils at the same time as Ninian. So, this chapter is a perfect example of it, because now Nils is going to be, well, incapacitated. So, and now that he's incapacitated, of course, things might get a little bit, well... Come on. Okay, I'm waiting for the part where she says, "Oh my god, enemies!" Which is a spoiler, sorry, but... I mean... I don't know, you should know what to expect by now. It's Fire Emblem, dog. It's a defense chapter. Here we go. Don't mind this guy. He's totally not a previous guy that we've already killed. Just recolored, but... Hey, that guy looks familiar. By familiar, I meant unique. I mixed up my words. I'm a failure. So yeah, look at that green hair and that white, gray, tugget hair, tufted hair. He just screams unique, recruitable character to me. I don't know about you. Yeah, he kind of did. He died. Why? He's dead. Marquis Laus was an idiot when he was alive, and he's an idiot in death. Why are you fucking listening more? You are literally going to die for a dick nose. Okay. I mean, he's right. I mean, who wants to kill Sarah? She's neither woman nor child, but she's innocent. Well, that's kind of shitty. This is you know you got a bad boss. You think your part-time boss was bad? No, try Heath's. Humans doesn't fuck around here. He's just like, hey, fuck it, I can take you to the cops right now. Ah, whatever. Excuse me. I tried my best to cough off screen there. Luck knows I will hopefully not have to edit that, but we'll see. Actually, I probably. Yeah, they have a tendency to do that. So yeah, another protect the green unit of uselessness chapter. So let's get the hand of dialogue out of the way now. It's just become a tradition. Yeah, deal with it, motherfucker. I mean, come on. No, I won't. I won't. Anyway, so I'm gonna be cutting this out. So I will see you in Jiffy. A little bit of a Yiffy. I meant to say Jiffy, but again, this has been a mistake. I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, so got some good news and some bad news. Good news is we're not using Oswin. Bad news is because, well, remember how he hit level 20 last chapter? Well, my more astute viewers of this Let's Play would recall that I never actually got a second Knight's Crest. I don't know what happened to it, because I could have sworn I had one. But, well, apparently I don't have one. So we're not promoting Oswin, and I'm not fielding him. I'm not sending him to this fucking chapter just to seal experience to be annoying. I'm not. Dorcas will do just fine without the A support. Hector will do fine without the B support. If anything, this chapter is probably going to be more difficult just in the sense that I need more units to train, because I'm running out of, like, without having my lords to use, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 units I can kill with, which is actually really, really dangerous. I might have to start using some other units, but I don't want to. This is what happens when you plan poorly. Either way, so we've got kind of a lot to do in this chapter, despite what you may think, because we have some things we have to do with each lord, or at least, actually, I don't think we have to do anything with Hector specifically, but meh. Yeah, bye. So there's actually some treasure chests here, one of which is going to be flat out gold, the other one's going to be kind of okay weapon, if I recall correctly. It might be a tome. Here is going to be an annoying ass thief that we need to kill ASAP because he's going to steal the gold, and if he steals gold, I don't think you can get that back, which sucks. Remember this guy? This is going to be a character we need to recruit. His name is Heath. He is going to be our first actual Wyvern rider that we can recruit in the entire playthrough. And despite what you may think, he looks kind of subpar, but trust me when I say Heath can be a very good unit if you use him well. Which sounds very cryptic and like, how can you use a unit well if it's based on luck and it's leveling up, blah blah blah. So here's how it goes. Remember how in Hector Hard mode you get enemy bonuses, or enemy bonus stats. So Heath is going to get a lot of those in Hector Hard mode. Meanwhile, if you use him to pick off certain kills, he can get level ups pretty quickly. And with all that defense he's going to have, he's going to be very useful. More importantly, Dragon Riders are actually very... I don't know, I've always really liked their personalities, because they always have interesting conflicts. As you can tell, Heath is a conflicted person, because he's a knight and he wants to do the right thing, but he's stuck in this mercenary band that's kind of not doing the best for him right now. So, you know, you get the vibe that he means well. He's just kind of stuck in this world where he can't show it. And I like Heath. He's probably one of my top favorite characters in this game, just because he has that characterization, and he does get a bit of a character arc depending on who you support him with. He's not quite as interesting as some of the later Wyvern Knights you'll get in the series. Like, he's definitely no Jill. Even Cormac is more interesting than him. If I'm just saying names that you don't know about, then don't worry about it. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, I enjoy him. He's a good archetype character. He's fun to use too. He has the Thunder Affinity, if I didn't show that off. Thunder Affinity, which is very, very, very useful for him. I don't know what else to show off. He starts out with bee lances, which is pretty good. Anyway, we're going to be recruiting him by talking to him with the Lord. Here's going to be Eubens, who is Grandpa Daddy over here. He is a lightning swift head. I've always thought that description was weird. Of the mercenaries of Laos. So yeah, he's not going to be too much of an issue. Ken could probably wipe the floor with them if he gets his chance to. And to be honest, I'm expecting Ken and Florian to kind of just like steamroll this chapter. Because, to be honest, I kind of need them to. Florina, I'm not super concerned about with arrows anymore. Just because she's so good on avoidance that I don't... Maybe it'll be my hubris speaking, but I don't think I'll have to worry too much about her attacking. Or getting attacked, so... we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to send Eliwood over to Heath just because the sooner I can recruit Heath, the sooner I can start bull rushing this chapter. Because I'd rather not have to wait the entire 11 turns, and I think if you kill Eubens, it does end the chapter. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what happens. Sarah's close to the promotion, so... if this was a different chapter, I'd probably try to grind her up, but alas, it is not. Yeah, fuck it. And then there's also going to be some units that appear here. Lynn's going to be dealing with them primarily. Hector doesn't really have too much to do in this chapter because we don't want to use our lords, and there's nothing for him specifically to do, so I'll just have him kick it back. He'll just be over here. Oh yeah, and Isadora. I promised I'd actually talk about Isadora because we actually get a chance to see her stats now. So, excuse me. So this is Isadora. She's there. She's very much like your, she's meant to be sort of like your backup paladin if either you lost, like, if your paladin that you were trying to use died and you didn't reset, or if they just came out pretty bad. Isadora can be a good backup. She's by no means, like, reliable compared to, like, later on in hard mode when you have to start using really, like, smart strategies. Isadora's just not going to be that helpful, in my opinion. But, I mean, she's a sure thing, if that makes sense. Like, you don't have to invest in her, and she's always going to have 16 base speed, which is pretty convenient, because some units might, or, well, not some units, but Sane in particular might have trouble reaching that by this point. Blauin, I think, has some kind of S speed, too. Ken, obviously, can just fucking get that speed like nobody's business, but, yeah, so, I mean, Isadora's not bad. She doesn't have great support options, and she's meant to be, like, sort of a Hail Mary, like a Plan B, if you will. So, yeah, I mean, I don't dislike her, I just don't use her that much, so, no. Hey, good old Heath. He's probably going to attack Florina. I don't like that at all, whatsoever. Actually, if I can get Eliwood to approach, I think I can get that to happen. Whatever. Anyway, here's Florina's new attack animation. Yeah, it's a lot better than the other one in my opinion because it looks a lot more dramatic. And I'm all about the drama. Hey, why didn't I field Oswin? Whatever. A chapter without Oswin won't be too bad. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? This would be like a sitcom episode where I end up regretting ever talking bad about Oswin. Anywho, don't mind Urk, he's just shitting on everything you know and love. It's only because he's fighting units that are worse than him. It's not because he's good. It's also because of the support. If it weren't for that support, he would probably be like my least favorite unit. Ah well. Okay, this is going on a bit long. Oh no, 27 hit for that much damage. That's truly scary. Cool. Okay. Okay, yeah, here are the reinforcements. So, they say Lord Hector, but you don't actually want to talk to Lord Hector. Why? Because, hey, look at him! It's Wrath, my boy, Wrath of the Kutola. You know, we could use another Sakaean in our group. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can talk to Wrath with good old Lindis. Yeah, so this is Wrath. This is going to be the final unit we get in this chapter. He comes in with the same exact stats that he has by the end of Lin mode. So from here, he's going to have a minimum of these stats, basically, which all told isn't terrible. I mean, you're probably going to get him to level 9 or 10 at most by the end of Lin mode, so he's going to be usable. In my opinion, I think Wrath is a very overlooked character. He's pretty cool, just in terms of personality. He has a very good affinity. Darkness is, it's not the best affinity, but he does have a lot to do with crit rate, and his support options are Lin, Guy, and Will, which don't sound amazing, but Lin and Guy by themselves, you know, I can't help but recommend. I mean, you're forced to use Lin in the first place, basically, so if you're using Guy, you can fill out his supports right there. The Guy and Wrath support is really good because Fire plus Darkness really just does a shitload for their crit rate, and it's just convenient. Yeah, so I mean, I do tend to use Wrath, but I decided on not using him for this playthrough just to shake things up. But, yeah, I mean, he's sort of like a Heath situation. You do kind of have to baby him up a bit in this chapter and the next few ones, but it's worth it in my opinion because he's cool. I don't know, I just like his character, right? I'm the type of person who uses characters that like I like rather than the ones that are good, quote unquote. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with using a character that's just good. If you're into that, go ahead, but I'd rather use a character that I think is likable. Like Urk is totally, like, on paper a pretty good unit, but I don't really care for him that much. Meanwhile, you know, Heath is probably quantifiably worse than Urk, but I like him more. Anyway, that's enough of that. So, 3, 4, 5, 1 movement short. God fucking damn it. Well, actually, wait, Ninian's right here. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Door, and then, how about this? Let's attack Heath. Wow, we can, oh wait, no, wait. Wow, oh, that's actually okay. I was thinking we were one-hit killing Heath, which was gonna be like, damn, but. So now, where is the end? So we need to move Elliewood right here, just give him a little bit of a boost so he can reach Heath. Dance. Okay. Talk. And there we go. Boy, does he. You know, ironically, he will attack your units. Like, if you let him, he will attack. So, he's not really surrendering until you talk to him, or whatever. Don't hold it against him. Yeah, he gets a lot of good lines like these. I mean, they're a little bit cheesy, but... I mean, considering what his nation, or nationality is, you do have to wonder about it. Because, I mean, Burn is kind of not very well portrayed in this game. They're kind of very... I mean, you get a sense of pity for a lot of Burn citizens, but on the whole, they're very not... The country's not portrayed well, so it's hard to get sympathy from them. So when you get a character like Heath, even if he does come off as kind of forced and cheesy, you know, I can't help but, like, see him as a vehicle for liking and, sympathizing with Burn. Anyway, that's enough of sucking his Heath's dick, because if I do any more, I'm gonna get a mouth ache. Let's kill this. Okay, Heath, you're just gonna... Heath, honey, you're gonna get in the way. Let's just do this. Okay, let's see. So I need to be smart about this. Just kidding, I'm not smart about anything. So let's do this. Okay, and then let's do... Yeah, I could just rush humans. I kind of don't want to right now, because I still need to get this treasure chest, and, more importantly, I also need to visit a secret shop, which may or may not be nearby. It is. Okay, I should probably be using Heath to go to the secret shop. Yeah, actually, why am I not doing that? That's very... I'm dumb. Yeah, because whatever. The minions are here, so I think I'll do that. I haven't wasted enough time. Oh, god damn it. Dorcas, no. You've been poisoned. If this was Fallout New Vegas, you would be dead by now. Yeah, whatever. Try it again. Yeah, Urk's just a crit machine with Sarah support. I really just am not giving Urk a fair chance at all. I'm just not. You know, characters have done less and I've praised them for more. It's just, I don't know. I mean, something about him just, someone should email me an essay on why they don't like Urk so that way I can agree with it, because I don't feel like typing up one. But it's just, okay, so... I think after this turn I'm going to cut this segment because this will be a good midway-ish point. To be honest, I don't see this chapter taking more than like 6 turns. So yeah. First let's go to this. Anything doing this by itself is probably going to get us enough of a, like, I can't do words right now. This will probably put us a little bit over halfway done with the chapter, so... Okay, let's do this. Hollywood, you're gonna retreat because I don't want you to be anywhere near the vicinity of experience. Okay. Also, I should have shown it off more, but I actually really like the battle sprite they give for Wyvern Riders. Hey, Secret Shop! And it's kinda good. One thing to note here is that they sell physics again, but they also sell torch staves. Torch staves by themselves are worth buying. You should buy like 2. Why? Because, well... wait, no, I wanna... Yes, I want it. Okay, so torch staves. They change depending on the game. For some reason, like, sometimes you can use them a different way. What happens is they act as torches in 5 of War chapters. I believe in this game you can choose where to activate the torch, which makes it really good. Meanwhile, in other games, it just activates as a torch from where you're standing. It might do that in this game too, but I don't believe so. I don't know. My memory with torch staves is kind of hazy. That was an unintentional pun. That wasn't a funny thing. That was don't take that laugh as serious or sincere. Anyway, just by themselves, though, torch staves give a shitload of experience, and we will be running into another Fog of War chapter. I want to say by the end of... Actually, no, not for a little bit, because I know what next chapter is, and there's a bonus chapter, so, not for another 3 chapters, so, you know, maybe it's not the best investment, but I'm buying it anyway, because god damn it, I just did. Yeah, the next few chapters are actually going to be kind of a pain in the ass, I just realized. Ah, well, that's what I'm here for, to make things better. Anyway, we're going to end this segment with Lynn recruiting Wrath again for the good old noble cause of death. Boy, is she. Yeah, Wrath, this is the chapter where we just get a bunch of mounted units. I mean, to be fair, they're useful, so, yeah, I mean, it is nice. By the way, I'm dating Kent. Oh. That's a shame, because you can actually get Lynn and Wrath to have an A support and get married. I've always really liked that support, but it's a shame, because... I mean, out of all of Lynn's support options, I can't pick it over another one, but Oh well. Yeah, I mean, that I don't even really like the Kent support option, to be honest, but no. So yeah, that's Wrath. Wrath is gonna be sitting in the back. We're gonna get him out of harm's way. Don't want him doing anything. So yeah, then we'll deal with this shit pile. This is not even that bad, Jesus. I remember getting way more crowded in here. Maybe it will in the next few chapters, but turns. But either way, I've dicked around long enough, so I am going to cut the segment here. We will see you next time when we finish off this treacherous, dangerous chapter called Defend the Sandcastle. What will happen to Nils? What are we going to do with Wrath? How is Heath going to survive carrying all those torches? Who knows? We'll see you then.